Hello again everybody and welcome back to Newbee Rumble, this time Newbee Rumble 18. Supposedly on the rocks. This looks more like sand though. Either way, we are having a land Newbee Rumble this time. And more specifically, now we are looking at the few submissions that have already come in. It's not nearly as many as last time, so this shouldn't be too long of an inspection. Perhaps we'll get all the ones that are done today, actually. It's only 10 submissions as far as I've counted. But yeah, let's see. Maybe some more submissions come in for the next week to kind of fill out the roster a bit. Now then, without much further ado, let us get into the submissions, starting with MonkeMan. He has a group of 4 vehicles. See what we've got here for the first one. Bumpy. Oh, there she go. Okay, so it looks like Bumpy is a ramming vehicle. Quite a drifty lad at that. With a lot of spikes in all directions. Notably, the front and the corner pieces here are not nearly as spiky, so maybe they take some damage from ramming. That could be an issue. And the top. So if an enemy gets on the top, bottom, or this angle here-ish, that could be problematic. But there's also a gun up here. Let's see what that gun does. Okay, so it's not the biggest gun, it's high AP hybrid. Which is not all that high of an AP value. It's a hollow point head. It's thump. Hey. With half gunpowder, half solids. Not the most ideal of shells ever, I don't think. But alas, it is a shell. And the gun is 60mm. It's got a radar up here. And any other weapon systems? It's not according to the firepower rating. So let's take a little look to the inside here, shall we? Because we've got some ammo, we've got some fuel. All you need for a vehicle, really. We have an AI that is mostly coated in rubber, except for the bottom. So I think all the other rubber parts kind of you wouldn't really need if you've got metal touching it down here anyways. And any EMP search would kind of just go around if it wanted to go for the AI. There's also not really anything else to go for EMP searches, apart from like some random blocks. No search protectors. So EMP may be a bit of an issue for this one here. We have a 3-meter axis, 3-meter turret base here, which actually seems to be going 360, makes sense. We have an unloaded clip, I repeat, unloaded. I see why it's unloaded, so this clip is kind of useless entirely. It needs at least 1 ammo intake. Also, these are belt fed. So yeah, they're gonna have a reload time. The loading cycle length is 81 seconds. So once this one's empty, that's gonna be quite a long loading time. And yeah, these clips are completely without function. They're just there. Honestly, I'm kind of curious, how does this look without armor hidden? Because it's gotta turn somehow, so I mean, yeah, it can turn. So there wouldn't be no issue with putting an ammo intake here and putting another ammo intake here. It would still be able to turn just fine. Since this has to be 5x5, so these can be usable and turning. So yeah, might want to fix that. make these clips actually be usable. But yeah, just a suggestion. Suggestion on my part. English is hard. Now, how's the armor looking? We have heavy armor beam, metal, nothing. Seriously? Oh boy. Heat shells. Here. Heat shells might go crazy here. Okay, there's some beam slows here. But they're only around the AI area. Oh no, that's the engine area here. The AI is further back here. See, there's the rubber, there's a beam slope, there's a metal. You know, there's multiple vehicles, so that's redundancy in and of itself, kind of thing. Also, why is there lead in here? Is that for weight distribution reasons, or is that a different reason that I don't quite understand? I'm not sure. Alas, it's there. Might also just be for weight, so the rams do more damage? I don't know. Either way, I don't see anything that's not allowed, so yeah, legal vehicle. Might be a fun one to watch, actually. Mother Oasis, the most expensive out of the bunch, so I'm gonna assume this one's the main vehicle. Oh, it hovers. It is decoded and painted. Does it hover? No, it doesn't. It strafes, though. It has tracks. It's also coated in rubber on the bottom, so it doesn't suffer too much from touching the ground, I guess. And yeah, it looks really nice, actually. Are those cramps? Those are cramps. Let's see, do they have the same stats? 3300, 33 frag on all of them? Yes. Reload time is equal on all of them as well. Let's take a quick look at these cramps. Oh, that is looking like 2D Tetris. Nothing wrong with that, of course. And yeah, equal stats on all four. Neat. Little neat cram. It's not actually that little. Cool nonetheless. Then we have these thrusters protected by all the ducts in front. Cool color actually as well. Really like that. These here protected by 1x1 metal ducts and ERA. Then there's the ammo here and the fuel. Or some ammo at least. I'm not sure if that's all of it. I don't think so. Some surge protectors in this one as well. The engine has a lot of stone and metal armor on the sides. Actually, how's top armor looking? That's something I keep forgetting, but top armor might matter as well, but that's also good enough. Bottom armor, I feel like might matter less in this sort of setting, given that there's not really gonna be torpedoes coming from here, below here. But there's still some here. The side armor on this turret is lots of heavy armor and metal. That's certainly decent. Certainly. And I'm gonna assume that's one AI back here. Yeah, it only has one AI. What's the settings on this one actually? Point at and maintain distance. Combat distance 500. Because this is a front side, which makes sense. It has enough processing power, more than enough. And I don't really see much that's important here. We've got a wireless snooper. Though I guess it's a very well protected detection piece. Of course, an inter-vehicle transmitter with multi-vehicle submissions. It just makes sense to have that one. Now then, the turret we've looked at already. I'm actually kind of curious how these cramps do. So we're spawning a marauder in the ground here. Screw him. It is not in the ground. Why is there water here? Hi, marauder. I mean, I've just loaded up the normal land designer, so... And hello, psychology. But that's actually even better. So the marauder actually exists in its natural habitat of, well, water. Just hope that that's suboptimal. Up, but it does do damage to the marauder at least. Pretty good damage. Poked some holes. Yeah, but with the water there, doesn't really matter the gun test. Hello, Jason. So, also for people who don't know this, I think Jason's new here, so I'll say this. The stream is recorded and uploaded later. Just so people who didn't catch the stream can, of course, take a look on YouTube, see what vehicles were inspected, how their vehicle did, and all that. Information done. Moving on. Shooty. Not sure what Shooty is. Shooty is the same chassis as Bumpy. Shooty has missiles. Hello, Crazy Kid.
Hello.
Yes, Shooty does have missiles. EMP frag. With radar.
How late am I?
You are not that late, actually. It is not that bad. I've only started like 15 minutes ago. Hold on, let me check OBS.
Oh boy.
Yes, it's 13 minutes ago, not even 15. We're still on the first submission. Which has a lot of vehicles, to be fair, but we've only missed a few of
How
them.
many submissions do we have this time?
We are now on exactly 10 submissions. A lot of them
nice.
came in just today, actually. I think we were at 4 when I looked last checked this morning, and then 6 more came in. So yeah, a whole bunch of submissions coming in. Late, but not too late. Now, what shell do we have here? Straight up just full-on incendiary. Not so sure about that being good, but it is there. Now on land, of course, you're gonna have a lot of heavier armor, a lot of metal, because weight doesn't matter nearly as much as it would on water. So incendiary, I'm not sure if it's the way to go. We'll see how it does. It is also a 60mm gun still, isn't it? Yeah. So that may be a problem. And I feel like this is the same exact gun as was on the Bumpy. So let's take it. It is not.
I feel like they might actually have something going for them because you're right. Land tournaments usually have a lot of heavy armor, and heavy armor has a lot of like fire retention or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. guess they have something going for them then, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
We shall see, yeah. Now, the gun itself looks... I'm gonna call it a little dubious. We have some belt fed loaders here with one... Hello, creator. We've got belt fed loaders here with one ammo intake, for the most part. Then you've got this back one here and this corner one here as well with two. Of course, they're also belt fed, and I don't think you're using the 5x5 template that you have to work with nearly efficiently enough. There's going to be empty space in this one. Okay, it's used for armor, but then there's this part that's just open.
Oh no.
I'm not entirely sure on this. But it is a gun. It is a gun. It'll work. It shoots. Probably. We are not here to judge, after all. And creator of some is back.
Oh, okay. I was muted.
Ah, okay.
Did you review my ship? My
Not
land
yet.
ship, or
The battle
Okay.
toaster is yet to be reviewed.
okay, I'm gonna have dinner. Then I'll be back.
Alright. Now we've got a heavy armor dividing wall here that's it kind of reminds me of the bulkheads on the Titanic in that it doesn't exactly close off the whole room.
It's more for privacy, you see, like a cubicle.
Surely.
Yeah, I see it.
I can see it. So that the naked engine doesn't get looked at by the gun.
Doesn't get self-conscious, exactly.
What's the side armor look like?
The side armor on the gun here, we've got some heavy armor. We've got some heavy armor that stretches to here, that's metal. Oh, that's actually next to the gun as well still. So we've got some
Oh, okay.
alloy, metal, beam slope, metal. We've got some metal, heavy armor, alloy. We've got some heavy armor, metal. It's not exactly uniform armor. But it'll tank a few smaller caliber shells. If they're not AP. It's not stopping cram.
Yeah, I'm curious what the philosophy was for using alloy instead of just metal.
Yeah, on land, as mentioned previously, weight don't matter nearly as much. How's the front arm? Maybe that's a bit more of an important question. Actually, let's check the AI. What do you do? Shooty. Attack run? Attack run?
I mean, it's got more frontal armor from the looks of it.
Yeah,
So,
but ain't that is usually
maybe-
this feels like a plane behavior.
Well, it does have belt-fed autoloaders. Maybe the idea is it runs away while those reload.
Maybe,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
That may be the philosophy here.
yeah. Run away while the enemy's burning.
Yeah.
Maybe,
You
maybe.
do have a quite lengthy loading cycle here on 86 seconds. So yeah,
What's the top speed? How fast is it moving?
good question. It's turning around on around 30 here. I'm not sure how it does in straights. Let's just actually... You are a drifty motherfucker. Let's see how fast you go. Oh, it doesn't have a vehicle controller. I can't tell it to go. I'll just for
yeah.
testing purposes, we'll do this. And we go. It does a little weedy for start. And it gets up to 42-ish? 43,
That's not
44?
bad.
It's not bad. So yeah, it isn't bad. It's not bad at all.
It's another argument for incendiary, as I assume a lot of things in this tournament are going to be moving pretty fast.
Yeah, Incendiary does do better against fast things. So that may be playing a role as well here. The engine is not the most protected, but then again, this is only one vehicle out of a total of 4, and this is not the main vehicle, so maybe it's just a little distraction. I
What's
don't
the
see-
cost?
It's only 18k, so it's like
Oh, okay.
just a
Oh,
little
that's
truck.
not bad at all.
And we've got Tanky. Let's hope Tanky is a bit of a brick then. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. shoot.
About that.
Direct opposite of the other one.
Looks at vehicle, heavy armor. All of it, in fact. It has a bigger gun as well. Big APS. Let's take a look here.
Wow. That
200
mantlet's kind of
millimeter.
exposed though. That's the only thing.
Yeah. This is pure AP. Pure kinetic. Just send a shell at them, see if it gets through.
Yeah.
The turret cap itself is, well, heavy armor. I do wonder, what does the AI do? Tanky, what do you do? You circle at distance. So what's your side
At
armor?
666 meters.
Oh, should have some good side armor.
At 666 specifically, you devilish person.
Wow.
I'd say curse you, but
You're taking care of that for us.
okay, so the mainframe's in the front. It's right here.
Huh.
I guess if you're broadside, then that's not exactly where enemies are gonna shoot you usually. But
Is there another one? Are there 2 AI?
nope. It
Ooh.
only has this one. There's some ammo.
It's only
in
like
here.
28k though, right? What was the cost?
21. It is fairly
21?
cheap.
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
It's a very flat profile as well from the side, I think. Yeah, it's only like 3 blocks tall, so realistically, what hits this? At range,
Oh
nothing
no!
ever
I'm just
gets
thinking
there.
about EMP.
Oh, EMP,
It's
yeah.
done.
Yeah, the AI kind of touches metal, or heavy armor even. Don't think about it, nothing bad ever happens. How's the gun looking? Just so I can be judgmental again. We've got a lack of intakes. That's one part. This one's connected by heavy armor beams? No, it isn't. What's connecting this? A single block of heavy armor is in the middle here that's connected the turret to the gun, which is apparently housed entirely within the turret cap.
Jet gun.
Yeah. So, anybody brought heat shells? Because
Yeah,
this
so
tank is
heat-
definitely dying to high explosive anti-tank.
Yeah, heat and EMP is just gonna gut this thing.
The meme shells go crazy on this one. Z5 would go hard here. Too bad I didn't bring it. But yeah, this looks legal to me as well. Look, it even has a rangefinder up here. I know it says coincidence rangefinder, but with one exact rangefinder, this is more like confidence. Because you are really just confident you're shooting in the right direction with one. Apart from that, yeah.
Alright. So what's the side armor? Is it just 1 meter?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh wait, this is actually...
has some heat protection.
Yeah, it has an
Um.
attempt of heat protection in this empty spot here. There's a surge protector touching the AI. And there's some heat protection in the front.
Okay, so it's not terrible. Yeah, okay.
We have some. Can't have it all, I guess. And again, this is not the main vehicle, so... Really, who cares? Seems legal enough to me. Also, what's the firing rate on this turret, actually?
That's not terrible.
Okay, so yeah, 9.4 isn't great, but it can burst out its ammo for the start at 18.9 RPM. Once its clips are empty, it's down to 9.4, but I guess... I was gonna say the clips aren't as explosive, but they aren't that explosive in the first place, I don't think. Explosive for 75, yeah. Kind of what you get with clips that are just entirely kinetic and just some gunpowder in there. Still legal. Quick check in here. Oh yes, hello BRM. Now, next up, Telimus. We have a div on wheels. I think he wanted to spawn 2 of those. Let me just check the submission real quick. Yes. 2 div.
Is that whole thing a turret?
It may be, honestly. It is. So you've got the vehicle down here, which actually has missiles. Heat missiles at that. Cool. You then have APN and remote guidance. There's another heat missile here. Anything in the back here? Nope, not really. And of course, the main attraction, you have the div. So what do you do? AP Incen. That's incendiary, alright. Stabilizer fin body. That's a lot of incendiary fuel. And a lot of kinetic damage. So this will set your guts on fire. Fun. And the other one's the APHE version then? Or... Yep.
Definitely unorthodox.
It's not even
I'm
APHE, it's
curious.
AP Heat. Beware of the AP Heat div.
Yeah, I've made a couple AP heat. It's like incredible against tanks.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a few more of those here. So this is actually gonna be a fairly decent hitting gun if it hits. It has some stabilizer fins. So what's in accuracy? Apart from instability going absolutely crazy, yeah, it's 0.4 still. Why is the barrel that short? Surely not. No, the barrel goes all the way through. The turret has a decent amount of armor as well. Like there's this part, which is heavy armor. Metal. And there's alloy slopes, metal, more alloy slopes. The frontal armor is probably even better. Yeah, there's heavy. There's alloy. Let's just... Heavy armor beam slopes. Metal. More metal. Alloy. And only then do you slowly get to gun parts. Also frontal armor in general here. Oh, there's some interceptors. And yeah, the armor, it's very, very strong. It circles a distance, so broadside armor is what matters. Is even more here though. The AI isn't coated in rubber, so that's something. Maybe EMP works here? There's ERA on the sides, and yeah, other than that, just piercing through this armor, especially in one go, isn't really very likely at all. And it's diffs, so they're not even that explosive if you hit the guns. Oh, this looks like a fairly tanky little guy. Actually, missiles are the main firepower of this one as well. Gonna keep that in mind. You're gonna have 10 missile firepower and only 6 APS firepower if we add these two up. And it is so far legal. I haven't seen anything going against that. I'm just curious what this one has for firepower. All AVS. Okay, so the missile firepower isn't gonna be a problem. Well, let's take a quick look at this one again and just make sure that there's nothing in here that I've missed. We have chaff? Internal chaff. Cool. Some surge protectors, some ammo boxes close to the AI, but not there. And yeah, that is that vehicle done. Don't see anything illegal, so we can jump and take a look at the main vehicle, I guess. Which is jet-powered tank. You'd love to see it. You've got another diff back here, I think. Yeah. So using all the 5 diffs that you can have in your submission. This time for munition defense though. Cool. And you are... okay.
Wow.
You like to shoot fast. I'm not sure you need super cav. We're kind of not shooting into water here. Other than that, sea whiz. And you want to hit edit there? Click the wrong button. And you've got a tracer. So there's gonna be a few mixed in here that have the tracer ones and the other ones do super cav shells. Yeah.
I wonder if it was just like a sea whiz gun ripped straight off of a boat.
It kinda has to be at this point, yeah. Seems a lot like it is. So... how does this gun look? It looks a lot more round, so it probably uses the size template a lot better. We've got double intake belt feds again. They're belt feds, right? Yeah. But the loading cycle is a lot shorter than the last one because of the 2 intakes instead of 1. We've got some ramming parts back in the front here. That's cool. Do you have a CWIS controller or do you have... you have a CWIS controller. There's a local weapon controller here. What weapon are you controlling? Like, I don't see a weapon nearby.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if it was dual purpose.
Yeah, but it's too far from this one to control the weapon. This one as a weapon, isn't it? What's the range on these again? I thought it was 2 blocks.
Yeah, I think it's only 2.
But it says it's controlling a weapon, so clearly it's doing something. We've got an AI breadboard. Ah. Okay. So we've got the ramming control down here, it looks like. Raise tusks if collision. And this one looks like just turning and stabilization in general. It's supposed to be charging, so it's gonna be a ramming vehicle, which makes sense given all the rams. Where you at? There you at. Come here. Hey, these are tusks, okay. That's one way to call them. I do wonder which... let's just spawn a Marauder 500 meters away. Give it something to run into. It's actually shooting the diff. Not the diff, the other one. So I guess the weapon controller is actually controlling that then. Brother goes on top. Wins engagement. No, it dies. Just quickly repair all. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like. Another legal vehicle. I do like them being legal. Much more than I like them being illegal. Can set weapon controls to having 4 blocks in 2 ways instead of 2 blocks in 4 directions. Okay. I didn't know that. But that's kinda cool. Now then, we've got the Chinchilla by laser. Which, material-wise, seems fine.
Oh, wow, psychology, I had no idea.
Oh goodness gracious. We've got the walking man. It's got legs. It has a face. Almost. Okay, so coolest vehicle so far. Hold on, let me just... Thumbnail material, definitely. Bulky legs too, he did not skip leg day. Oh, the Dust Bunnies. We've got another Promethean Directives faction in here. Oh no. Oh yes, whatever you want to say. It looks really, really cool, I'm gonna be honest. The gun is very well decoded as well. Actually, it's only 1800? Damn.
That's quite a lot.
I mean, it's a 150k. I would have assumed it would be more, honestly, given the looks of it. But yeah, that's cool. What are all these... What buttons on here that's tracking the movement of... Vehicle keys, toggle... Config? No. So something's tracking the movement of the spin blocks. Not quite sure what it is. I'll figure that out in a sec here. Maybe. View and control, is it here? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Vehicle info? No. UI? No. Video capture? I don't think so. Nope. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Nope, 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 nope. Huh.
I don't know, looks like we'll be having a insane light show the
Yeah.
entire time.
We'll be having a laser show here, it seems. Fitting, I must say. Is it maybe in the vehicle settings itself? Build mode tools. Damage debugging. Special views. It is build mode only, at least, so it wouldn't be annoying in the battles itself. So yeah, we'll just do it with. We'll just have it be there during the inspection. It doesn't matter. Also, I'm gonna put you up here. You like that even less than being on the ground. Okay. Whatever. Okay, we have a cabin here which Rambot's sitting in. That's kind of cool. It is actually close to the hatch. That's even nicer. Now then, what do we have for blocks in here? We've got, of course, all the spin blocks. We've got a clampy foot. Just in here. Is there some shenanigans going on here that I need to know about?
That was just for moral support.
Name change to front. Huh, maybe this one's just giving the settings for the feet inside the front legs or something? I don't really know. There's one for the middle. And there's one for the back. Yeah. Not quite sure what these feet are for. I'm assuming it's got something to do with breadboards controlling the legs. So I'm gonna let it slide. For now. Speaking of for now, we've got the gun. Which is apparently plasma. Are you plasma? You are plasma. 30 charges and a lot of damage per shot. Stats. Alright. Get the engine back here. What's the side armor on that? Metal. Only metal. This turret has metal, metal slope, metal. Wait, there's metal here? Alright, we're removing the decals.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
We are definitely removing decals here. And hello there! All the metal side armor. So, now these legs are obviously slipping. In many a place. If you're looking at it like this. I'm tempted to go like and say it's fine because there's really no other way you could properly armor these walkers otherwise. And because this is still fairly a bit of a weak spot. If it proves to be way over armored and the clipping proves to be more of a problem than anything else, then we can still go back on this, but so far I'd say this is okay just because walking is kinda cool for a feature. I am very open to opinions, so if anybody has one, please do put them in the comments on YouTube. Or state them now, because there's a bunch of people in stream, of course. Quick
Yeah, I wouldn't see a problem with it.
Yeah. I don't know, it seems fine for me, for now. That's it. Apart from that, let's take a look here and see what's inside.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, interesting.
We've got the AI somewhere in here, I think. Point at and maintain distance. Combat distance 1000. That works. And I'm also kind of curious
Hello.
how does it fire? Hello. Guten Abend. Kind of curious, what does this plasma do against the poor Marauder? Yep, doesn't seem too armored for me. Also, the reload seems decent on the plasma. And being plasma, it obviously does fairly well against heavy armor, so...
So
It's-
is this an 88, an 80 replica?
I'm not sure if it's an
Yeah, that's what I
88
thought. Can the
ATTE,
gun
yeah.
traverse all the way?
I'm not sure if it can traverse all the way. Honestly, I think it can't, because just looking at how
like really
long
long.
it is in there,
Yeah.
stuck in the vehicle, I don't think it can. It's probably just slight left-right deviation. Oh nah! Marauder just shoots straight through here. Honestly, that may be a bit of a problem. Something shooting center of mass ain't shooting anywhere right. The head can turn. Okay. This does give me ATTE vibes now that you said it.
I mean, like, I'm kind of surprised that it isn't at least an inspiration for the building.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was an inspiration, yeah. But yeah, apart from the noted clipping here, we're gonna say it passes. Now the Darth Twinkie. Okay, now we're definitely getting
Wow.
to Star Wars territory. Why is it called Twinkie though? We'll find out. I see the Darth part with all the red.
Does it have wheels?
I hear jets. It has wheels, yes. I guess it just doesn't like the slightly hilly terrain that we're on right now on the land designer.
Yeah, it's
It
gonna have
really
to be
needs
really
that completely
terrain.
flat terrain in battle.
No rubber too. Oh boy.
A speed bump is this man's worst enemy.
Oh, I made mine also without rubber, but at least it has a clearing of 2, so it's not instantly catastrophic.
You know, this one's gonna just hit a speed bump. God
We are going to fight on flat ground, right?
Yeah. But God beware, this thing finds a pothole in the road. It's over.
Did someone bring a pothole gun? It's
The
perfect.
pothole gun, that would be kind of funny, yeah. Just create a small crater, this thing's down. So, these are lasers, it seems. How much laser firepower do you got? 55 only, huh? But there are 4 of them, so that makes them somewhat redundant. It's not gonna
Is
be
that not-
clipping.
It is turreted?
It is turreted. This setup makes me think that it's gonna be 2 axes. Yeah, it is. So it can aim up as well. Let's see how this looks from the inside, shall we? Bump. I shouldn't have done that.
Yep, and
I shouldn't have dropped it.
half the front is gone.
Is this the front or the back? I think this is the back. It fell off here either way. We have jet combustion chambers. Surely these aren't for movement though. Right?
What else would they be for, though?
I don't know, power generation?
Probably for speed boost.
Probably for
They
speed
have
boost.
exhaust, so I doubt it.
Yeah, therefore speed boost.
It's probably just like all of the above.
Which just... This thing for speed boost just makes the pothole issue all the more pressing.
Okay.
As I mean,
Is
it
it
doesn't
Q?
look
Is
like
it
anything it would
continuous?
be losing is to
No
any
energy.
importance.
It has energy, it has a central multi-purpose laser. I'm not sure what these side ones are for.
Maybe for redundancy if the central one gets destroyed?
Perhaps. Still. If you get this thing destroyed, I think you've got other problems.
True.
Like, at that point your laser is probably half gone, and if this one gets destroyed, I don't think the other ones are even gonna be connected to the main laser anymore. Like, this is the connection branch, and this thing's gone. Actually, there's some connectors going around here as well.
Okay, so
So it may
maybe
be
it works out.
redundant. Some storage here. And these steps. Okay, let's like check on the laser stats then. It's 1Q. Lots of energy. And damage the next shot. It looks like it's gonna be more of a bursty laser here. Tries to get a lot of damage out in one shot for me. Because the sustained damage is not that great. Or is this fire? Superheating modulator, it is fire. Huh. Cool.
There's a lot of incinerary.
That is a lot of incendiary power, yeah.
But it's only for the intensity.
Still, a lot of flames. Let's see how well that goes, but... I haven't seen anything illegal in there so far, but... There's a lot to be unpacked
test out
here.
the speed and how it does against the terrain.
I'd love to test the speed, but I think we can't. There's a lot of metal side armor. Hey, actually, what's the AI setting? That's something we should check out. It's got circular distance left, right, and charge. Okay. Right is 700, left is 500, and charge is... Well, it's charge.
Does it have ramps or anything?
Yeah, it's got some
I didn't
little
see-
spikes on the sides and on the front.
But not on the front.
That's the front, yes. There's some ramps here
Like-
as well.
For something with the charge. Like I've seen things that don't have charge that have more melee things.
Yep. It's a lot of metal on the front, so hey, there's something to making it harder to pierce.
I mean, it does look reasonably well armored.
Yeah, it's a battle toaster. It's a
Until it
flipped around
loses all of it
bathtub.
after hitting one
Hey.
bump.
I think it's more of a battle shower.
Yeah, this is a flipped around bathtub.
The metal
Somebody
bathtub.
decided to fucking take their bathtub, roll it over, and put wheels under. Love it. This is not an in-lore explanation for this thing.
I would love
And
to
the-
see a speed
and then the-
test. in
And
this
then the
terrain.
bathtub. And then the bathtub converted to the dark side of the force.
Yep.
Darth Bathtub.
Dark side if it was cool.
Have you ever heard the tales of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No, but I've heard of Darth Bathtub the Clean. Either way, I do like it. I hope the terrain is not having any bumps at all if you put it to flat. We'll see about that, because any bumps at all and this thing's screwed. Royally screwed at that.
Yeah, the thing it's going against won't have to shoot it. Just kill itself.
Yeah.
Just by trying to move.
Now let's see, how much fire does it get out here? Oh, it's moving! We're going! It put exactly one fire on there.
I
Also-
expected more damage from.
It's still burning, to be fair, but it's headed for the water. The bathtub's going.
It's
To
first
infinity!
the call of this.
Oh, it killed the Marauder. It actually burned down.
All it took was one fire.
Just a single tap. Now flip it around. Start pedaling. But yeah, seems legal as well. Quite the fun vehicle. So I guess we'll do one more. We go a bit more into the sandy area again. And not water. This one's a half cost vehicle, so there's gonna be 2 of these. Oh, that looks
Yup.
cool.
It's got a maybe placeholder color scheme. Haven't quite figured it out yet.
Alright.
I like it.
It's kind of funny. Kind of reminds me of a duck.
Yeah. The HA armor beams have also, for some reason, just magically started becoming black during test battles when they're white. They're actually colored with the same white paint that's on the top HA beams.
Huh. Okay. Paint 26.
Unless, what it?
Paint 30.
Did you
31.
I'm surprised that it's under, that it's half cost given all the heavy armor.
Maybe there's
Just
only
the
heavy armor on the
exterior?
outer sides, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some internal metal here, and oh, there's more heavy armor.
Yeah. Like, it'd be
Looks like
weird
it's
to
all
do
wedges.
external heavy armor without any internal.
Yeah. These wings, oh no, they are not on spin blocks. I would be ecstatic if they were flapping around wildly during battle.
They would interfere with the turret.
Yeah, true. Okay, what turret have we here? This looks like Seawiz diff. No. Incendiary diff. Fire. Yep, so that's some fire, alright.
But, like, if you're doing 334 meters per second, like, why aren't you doing cram?
Cram
I
incendiary. I guess this is diff, so fitting
Probably
a
just
cram into that
cost.
same space is not gonna give you the same results.
Yeah.
What's the fire rate?
It's
the fire.
0.4 RPM.
Gets
It's-
4 shots out and then just reloads for 5 minutes.
No, get to 1.
You've got 4 loaders.
Oh.
Which are ready to load, so you can get to 4 out.
Oh.
And after
Oh
that,
yeah, I
okay.
forgot.
And after that,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
you've
like-
almost got 6 minutes. You almost got 10 minutes of reloading, actually.
Yeah, they've got distance restrictions on the aimer, the AI controller.
Yeah, I see.
Oh
800
yeah, so
here.
it's not just shooting, wasting
Not just
rounds.
wasting the potential that you've got here. what do you have here? Why is this complaining? An ammo intake isn't assigned. What? Oh, yeah, I see it. Hi, buddy. What should we assign it to then? Rocketinator is in chat after all.
Whatever the rest of the ammo intakes on that loader are assigned.
But it does seem to be like a mixture.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's this loader. This gun's...
It should be.
Okay, it's disruptor
Yeah,
conduit.
disruptor.
So we're
Hmm.
giving it that then. Is it still complaining about the loader? No, it is not. Also, let's fix these
Oh,
real
I
quick.
forgot to flip those around. I wonder
it
if
have
I
enough?
forgot to save my final version and I sent you the work in progress version.
I just took whatever
I
was the
got a
latest
week to
version.
figure that out.
Does have enough recoil absorption?
Oh yeah, it has enough without them.
Oh yeah, it has. We're going without them, I think. There we go. Any other complaining blocks that we can really quickly fix? No, doesn't look like it. So we've got a party gun here, right? All of these shells are kind of found at least in one of the loaders.
They're actually labeled in their location of fire from 1 which fires first in the cycle to 18.
Okay. Okay, we've got shape charge one here, which... Yeah, that's heat. Alright. That is heat. Hash. Yep. Same deal. So there's gonna be something that works effectively. There's some incendiary here again. And AP.
How are you doing armor piercing on the same? Like, isn't armor piercing going to be faster and potentially miss?
This is SAP, so it's not really that much faster.
No,
don't
I
think.
mean, there's one called armor piercing.
Yeah, that's this
Oh
shell.
yeah,
Oh,
I just added that because like may as well. True
Okay, what's
party
the-
gun.
What's the speed? It's 785 on this one. Let's see what this Raptor has. Yeah, it's the same speed. It's not that much of a difference here. So yeah, that's fine. Party gun though. We got a party gun. Some shields. And let's see. There's rubber corners around all of these, except on the bottom, which I guess has no contact at all. Yeah. That also works. And yeah, the armor is decent, I think. If not good. Where's the AI at? Oh, it's back here. Touching the engine.
Yeah. This thing should be impenetrable as long as the AI doesn't flip it around. I have consistent AI issues. For no reason at all.
Don't we all?
If you shoot it up the ass, to put it
It'll be
bluntly,
fine. I added like 5 metal blocks.
surely nothing bad would happen, doggy, back here. So you should put a red X there to pretend that you can't be shot. No, this is the Red Cross. This is true, totally not a war vehicle. You can't shoot us.
That's what those golden things on the side are. They're actually just clever side armor. It extends the angle at which the thing can point before the real side armor gets exposed.
Oh yeah, it adds some extra armor and also
Yeah.
spacing, which is kind of useful against AP, heat,
spacing is
or
good.
heat, but in general heat.
But it also
even like a
kind of
time
protects
fuse.
the front, which is also armor, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also kind of curious, how's the party gun shooting the Marauder? We're giving it a Marauder.
Poor Marauder.
Here comes the
It can
incendiary.
beat a Tarag easily.
Like, we could have done land campaign and shoot at land more others.
We could have. But wouldn't that be boring? Also, there goes the AI. Is this point at?
What?
Yeah. Point at combat distance 800. It's in that range, yeah. Go, Marauder! Never mind. It looks kind of goofy from back here. Very angry chicken.
Yeah, it just looks like a bird without a head.
Very
It
angry
seems like
chicken.
the incendiary is what's doing work.
Incendiary is definitely cooking up the Marauder. At least the front of it is burning to death.
Yeah, I'm curious how viable incendiary is going to be in this, because like almost every single construct has incendiary of some sort.
Yeah, there's a lot of incendiary again.
I don't have incendiary.
But, yep, legal vehicle. That much I can say. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. We've spent a lot of time on these individual submissions, so not as many finished, but that also means we have some left for next week, when we're gonna be doing more inspections anyways. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and until next week, goodbye.